let's look at the difference in the two settings on the espresso machine for regular espresso and times two. So I already have it. The single espresso has already been programmed. Um, let's go ahead and set our scale, and let's see the difference in the two. Now you can program the single. I don't think you can program the double, and I don't think the double is whatever you set the single for times two. So that's problematic, but I've got the scale so we can just weigh it. We'll hit just the espresso. So I think it's about 11 grams of coffee they put in the system on the single and about 14 for the double. That's my best guess. So that's it. I'm gonna try to hit 20 grams or 20 milliliters of liquid coming out, which I think I'll need to stop at about 15. It's already now, so that's pretty quick. And it stopped at 21. So take a look at that. Let's do a little more water. Pretty blah looking. Pretty harsh. Pretty, I don't know, kind of that, just harsh. So let's get rid of this. Here, before I got rid of it, put it in a see-through glass so you can see it. So here's a see-through glass. We pull the puck out and we look at it. I mean, you can see it's I don't know if you can see in there. It's a crumbly mess. It's not a solid puck. It's just kind of a pile. Go back. So now we'll hit let's try the double. I hit the times two, the espresso. So again, this isn't programmed. If I'm right, it's about 14 grams of coffee. I'm going to shoot for turning this off around 20. See if, well, maybe 22, and we'll see. And that would be now. Gets close to about 25 milliliters. So let's get this out of the way. And then you can just see in here. I'm assuming this is, some version of a pressurized portafilter. So the crema is going to be obviously foamier, thicker, but you can just see this is a totally different espresso than on the single. It just tastes totally different, but it's multiple times closer to what you could get at a real cafe. it's night and day. I would never recommend using the single. Now, I don't know if it's because I emptied the basket, so maybe it's broken up, but this one, it's not a full pocket. It broke in half, but there's this fin in the middle, and maybe it's supposed to try to bust it in half. But usually, once there's one or two in here on the double, it gives you, you'll see big solids in there, whereas on the single, you'll see a mush, which I'm just guessing here that the way it works is, and I don't know for sure, but from looking at it, I think what happens is, what's obviously, as you heard, it's only the coffee setting that rolls it twice. So this, on either the single or the double, is just a little more coffee. So I think it goes from 11 to 14 grams of coffee in it. But it's not times two. It doesn't do it twice. It doesn't, it doesn't make the portafilter twice as big of coffee. It's not a new basket. So I think it's actually geared up to be most efficient. Always do it on two. I think it fills up the basket or however how it works, and you can see the product. It's night and day. There you go. I didn't show you this up close, I don't think, but yep, night and day.